Hope walked out on Carter. I said, you just proved exactly what Steffi been saying, that you was using the man. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review live with Chester for the Bold and Beautiful February 14, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. I said, hope. Now, don't come running back to him when he done moved on to Daphne over here. Don't walk out to my son. What she said, now's not the time for that. He tried to get her a doggone, look like it was a heart necklace or something. And she over here talking about, so now's not the time for that. And walked out on him, talking about, so she can't go back to the way things were. They can't go back to the way things were. I said, what do you mean by that? I said, what did you mean by that? Because she don't sit up here and convince this man. Now, it was his idea. I keep saying that because people seem to forget it was his idea now, but he was trying to help her or whatever. But okay, y'all, let's talk about it. Hope and Steffi. So they still talking about everything that's going on. Steffi trying to convince her that, Brooke feel bad about what she did. And Hope wanted Steffi to accept things for the way they are. Talking about they never going back to normal and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, her mom over here trying to convince Carter that what he did was wrong. Talking about something, it's Valentine's. What she said, it's Valentine's Day. We both missing the person we love, or something she said to him or whatever. And the look on his face, you just already knew he felt guilty. He felt remorseful for everything that he did. I want to know if they're going to be able to repair their friendship or whatever. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, I said, meanwhile, your mama over here across the hall, down the hall. I keep saying it too. Trying to convince Carter that what he did was wrong. She basically was still trying to convince him or talk some sense into him the whole episode. Then I think she ended up leaving. Wasn't he in the office by himself? I was trying to remember who brought the necklace to him. It was, what's her name? Electra. Speaking of Electra, because I did not write it down, Remy out. Wasn't he supposed to be locked up? How he get out that fast? But yeah, and why is he at Bill house? And how did he get in Bill house? But yeah, it looked like Luna sees him and she asking if he's the repairman or he's somebody. I said, I'm assuming he got a job, or either he's stalking because Will, and I said, he done seen her. Oh my freaking goodness, already. So we got two crazy people. They finna get ready to link up. Look, Remy want Electra and Luna want Will, y'all. But yeah, who we was talking about? I always talk about Carter end up seeing Eric Stapler up in the drawer or whatever, because he was about to put the necklace up in there, and that's when he seen it and the look on his face, and he was staring at the photos and touching the photos, and I was like, yeah. I want to know, since Ridge came in at the end of the episode, what is he going to tell him? Is he going to apologize to tell him that he going to do the right thing and sign the documents back over to him, or what? Taylor, Ridge, Eric. So Eric was telling them that he wanted to watch the jury line lunch and everything, and that's when they were sitting around. Who all was there? I think it was Eric, Ridge, Taylor. What's her name? Daphne was there. Steffi ended up coming there or whatever. And I said, what's she doing there? But yeah, Eric wanted to watch the jury line lunch, and then they was just talking about what Hope and Carter did. I think Steffi mentioned what Hope and Carter did. He was like, don't forget Brooke. Brooke betrayed us too. But they ended up lunching the jury line or whatever, and it was a huge success. But everybody could tell that Carter wasn't excited about it. And I think Brooke ended up telling Katie and Zende that she thinks he missing his best friend or whatever. But yeah, she was like, she missing him too. I was like, girl, please. Oh my goodness, we know. But yeah, that's all they was talking about. Then Hope noticed. She said she wanted to spend some time with him and talk to him because she could tell he was off. So she ends up talking to him, asking him what's going on. So he started telling her it doesn't feel right without Eric and Ridge being there. It cut off, y'all. But he started telling her, it doesn't feel right without Eric and Ridge being there, and how he feels bad, and it's been weighing on him, and he just regretful or whatever. This lady over here talking about the look on her face. Then he said, maybe if, now that we've proven ourselves, maybe if we go to them and we apologize or whatever, they'll be able to, forgive them and everything and make things right. Wait, no. Before that, he said maybe it's their chance to go out on top. And the look on her face when he said that, and then he was like saying he wanted to apologize. And she was like, apologize? I'm not apologizing. She don't want to apologize because she feel like they wronged her. I will say they did, but at the same time, once again, you ain't had no right to sit up here and take these folks' company. Now, what the freak going on around here? Well, yeah, I was like, they don't give you a right to go take these folks' company. Now, but yeah, the whole episode, you could tell he was bothered by it. He told her the plan. So he was like, maybe if we apologize. She was like, she not apologizing because they did her wrong or whatever. So then he was like, look, I got something for you. I know it's Valentine's Day. We don't have to talk about it right now. So he goes over there to the drawer. And I think first, I don't know if he pulled out the stapler and said this Eric stapler, or he pulled out the necklace first. Either way it goes, she wasn't trying to hear none of that. Talking about, so now it's not the time for that. Then walked out on ran out on the man. Then look like on next week's episode, she telling Brooke and them something about they don't need to give in. Now it's not the time to give in or whatever. So hopefully he does the right thing. Hopefully Ridge coming there doesn't, further delay what he was about to do. I know what else he said. He was telling her, trying to explain to her that he wants to make things right and how he feels like a traitor. She over here talking about, no, you're not a traitor, and that's just because you're a good man or whatever. I'm glad he cut her off. I'm glad he cut her off and told her it's not right what they did. He is a traitor because of what he did and everything. He feels bad about it, and she walked out on him. I said, Carter, I guess Stephanie was right. Now, at first I was like, I don't know, we'll see. But we seen today. She definitely was using him. She just walked out to my now that's not the time for that. Instead of saying, now you have a right to be, I ain't gonna say you have a right to be upset about this situation, but you have a right to feel like you upset because they fired you when you wasn't even coming out the fin. Because they said the reason why she got fired is because they thought, or Stephanie thought, that she was going out the fin. And that's why I said she has a right to be upset about that. But as far as him telling you that he want to give a company that ain't even his back to the person it belongs to or the people it belongs to, what you running out for? She could have been like, yeah, I am upset about the way they treated me and all that other stuff. But you're right, we need to do the right thing. Instead, and celebrate Valentine's Day and all this stuff. She don't told him now it's not the time for that, ran off. And before they talking about some she not going back to the way things were. We can't go back to the way things were. And I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, what did she mean by that? But yeah, Finn over here still ain't told Stephanie nothing. He texted her and said something about Happy Valentine's Day. He loved her. He got to work a longer shift than he expected. He ended up calling her or whatever and saying he still needs something to tell her. He had something to tell her still or whatever. And look like he gonna tell her on next week's episode. Look like he crying on. No, we'll see how all that plays out. And with Will and Electra, what was he telling her? I think he was telling her she deserves all the success and, it's happening because of her and her talent. It was something else. I don't know. I didn't write it down, y'all. But yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, this is have a great rest of the day, a great weekend, and be safe.